You can see the outline of all that is left of the nearly 200-year-old Bevan Bell factory.
You could see the flames coming through the trees and everything, and it was bad. I feel bad for everybody that works over there. My sister's husband works over there.
This video on YouTube shows the intensity of the flames lighting up the night sky. The blaze sparking propane tanks to blow, waking and shaking neighbors.
It was just like a really big explosion. Like, some of them weren't as bad, but there was one really big one that everybody was pretty much just like, wow.
No one was inside the factory, but the propane tanks causing enough concern to evacuate nearby homeowners like Jed Doldy and his family. Allowed back Sunday morning, but told to stay indoors because of possible air contamination.
When we were told we couldn't go back in the house probably for the day or for the night and probably the next day, we realized we had to grab a few things. So we went in the house, and while we were doing that, we heard a big explosion, so we got out quick.
The fire is so fierce, East Hampton volunteers calling in the help of some 30 communities, over 200 firefighters. There are no hydrants here, so crews literally pumping water from nearby ponds through hoses lining the streets.
So we used a bunch of tankers and a lot of 5-inch lines to provide water for the fire.
Another challenge, there's only one way into this factory, so the crews had to be creative in order to get the trucks close. Founded in 1832, Bevan helped earn East Hampton the nickname Belltown, USA. As investigators determine a cause of the fire, this community reflects on a piece of its past now in ruins. Reporting in East Hampton, I'm Erin Cox, News 8.
Well, as Erin mentioned, for safety reasons, a number of people living nearby were evacuated for a time, partly due to air quality concerns. We've learned from the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection that it tested the air for a number of chemicals, including chlorine, carbon monoxide, and hydrocyanide. Those tests showed no hazardous amounts of these chemicals in the air, though people are still being told to stay indoors. Sleigh bells, handbells, cowbells. The Bevan family has been perfecting its craft for more than 179 years. Once one of many in America, Bevan Brothers was the only remaining company in the country devoted entirely to making bells. News 8's Mark Robbins is there now, standing by live outside the gutted factory, where he spoke with its devastated owner about legacy and what'll happen now. Mark?
Yeah, Don, the situation here is such that, by the way, the all clear has been given. People are, in fact, coming up here to the factory. The shell of the building, as Erin mentioned, behind me now, and people coming as if to pay respects to the loss of a family's loved one. 180 years for the Bevan Bell factory here in East Hampton. It became Belltown, USA because of that building. And a little while ago, I had a chance to speak with the very distraught owner of this company and got some of his emotions and words on what's happened last night.
A lot of dreams, a lot of history. We've literally gone up in smoke here.
Do you have any idea what you might do to try to, will you try to rebuild here or somewhere?
The easy thing is to say yes. The knee-jerk thing, who wouldn't want to? You know, I've got a lot of people who depend on this place, but reality may dictate otherwise.
You can certainly see the hurt, and you can hear the hurt in Matt Bevan's voice. You can hear the hurt and see the pain on Matt Bevan's face. The owner has a lot of tough decisions to make. 26 people were working at this company as of this past week, when they shut down for the holiday weekend. And now, again, people continuing to come to look at what remains of the company. He would like to rebuild. The townsfolk would like him to rebuild. We'll hear more from the people of East Hampton coming up later on tonight on News 8. Reporting live in East Hampton, I'm Mark Robbins, News 8.